when they were talking about Amuro prior to the mission starting, uh, Shin asked Camille if he'd sparred against Amuro, and Camille answers only in simulations. So Shin presses, "How'd it go?" And Camille, nursing wounded pride, tells him he doesn't want to talk about it. You will be humbled. At which point, Shin, who's already been confirmed to have lost to Camille at the end of the Destiny War there, is going, you know what? I think I want to fight him now. Even if it's only a simulation battle, like, I think I want to spar against him. And Camille's only response is, prepare to be... Just prepare yourself to be humbled.
There's a reason why Amuro is considered a legend.
I also find that I enjoy his nickname in this game more so than the usual nickname they give to Gundams and their pilots.
Oh?
The White Devil is iconic and has a great ring to it, but I also enjoy the sound of the White Meteor.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's a nickname counterpart to Char Red Comet Aznable.
Mm-hmm.
The game itself even laments the fact that that nickname is lesser used. In and out of universe. Ah, stubbed my toe on something. Oh, hey, it's a mask. Huh. This one's kind of glowy.
Uh-oh.
Never seen this language. Nah, I'll take it to the Turaga elders later. They could probably figure out what this is. And with that amazingly, stupidly forced segue,
Give me a sec. Still working on the links.
what's funny is that if you actually break out the Matoran translation guide and look at the screenshots of the Mask of Light movie to translate what's on the back of the mask, the first three words are basically utter nonsense, but it's utter nonsense to form the word TOA as an acronym. With the final words being, after those first three, one destiny.
Alright. Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mekumon.
The resident Lego maniac.
He's a Lego maniac.
Which is funny because IRL, I'm not the one with the name that rhymes with Lego maniac.
God damn it. Somehow I knew you were gonna bring that up.
I didn't say who had the name that rhymed with it, thankfully.
You're doing nursery rhymes?
Hey, Seki.
Hey guys, what's up?
Not
Uh,
much. We're about to play a Lego game.
Legos. They're always
It's
fun.
always. I hear the island of Matanui is nice this time of year.
In that case, let me get my plane ticket. I can go and do some dangerous
No need. N- no need. I've got my mask of dimensional gates right here.
Alright, bet. Let's go. Uh, it's been a very fast yet quiet day.
We are on chapter 4. To catch us up, we have awoken on the shore of Tawahi, explored a little bit, gone into Takoro, talked to Taragavakama, gone back to the beach, got recruited by a Galatoran named Maku to go to the village of Water and save her people, who were trapped in a house that was sunk underwater. Galatoran have an impressive lung capacity that's actually canon. And after basically unsinking the house and getting saved at the last second by Gali, the Toa of Water, we wound up headed this way after getting a lead from Maku that there was something weird going on in the village of Stone, Pokoro.
Alright, Mekumon, translate.
Oh, putting me on the spot there. My friend went to Powahi, and all I got was this lousy rock.
Is that really what it says?
Did you hear how slowly I was reading that? That is absolutely what it says.
What's your deal,
My
sir?
What's that? Sorry, don't get too many travelers around Powahi these days. Also, if you notice, on his little stand there are figurines of Gali and the very Terracotta she just fought.
What is Powali? Powahi. My bad.
Powahi is... well, there's not much to it, really. Mostly sand and lots of sand. But there are canyons, which are real pretty to look at, if the sun or the Rahi don't get you first. Oh, and the Path of Prophecies, which the ancient carvers made. More like one very bored Toa. But that's a 2004 thing. Okoro's a decent place, too. And don't miss the games! Most everyone around Matanui turns up to see a Koli match when they're on. Haven't been too many visitors lately, though. What can I do for you? Need a boat, information, or a souvenir, maybe?
Goodbye.
Stay out of the sun!
Stay out of the water!
Yeah, no, like, my Motoric is very rusty, but I was just about able to read that rock. I had to do a lot of filling in the blanks.
Well, I guess our only move is to go forward.
Okay, so we're coming up to a fork in the road, and I'll have to try reading the sign. Okay. The path of prophecies that the guy was talking about, that's to your right. Pokoro is to your left. We will be seeing both of these places, so if you want to take a quick detour to get a good look, now will be the time.
At the path of prophecies?
Yeah, we will be going there later, so it might be a good idea to get a look now. Well, at least we're out of the sun. Okay, when I say we'll be back here, go ahead and click on one of the statue heads there. You'll see what I mean. We can't interact with this yet, but these will be important later.
Interesting.
All right. Now to head off to Pokoro and meet some of my most favorite and least favorite Matoran. Oh, hey, I know this guy. I love this guy. He's kind of a lovable egomaniac. If you're looking for Pokoro, traveler, take the right road. My right. Or is it your right? Wrong, your, but, at this point, that's such a common thing, I'll forgive it. So, at this fork in the road, that's Onuwahi to your left, and Powahi to your right. Pokoro to your right.
So we want to go to Pokoro.
Correct. And yes, Hafu made a good chunk of these giant stone heads you see here. He is actually a carver with a decent amount of skill, which is what makes him a lovable egomaniac, because he actually has the skill to back up his boasting, and his boasting never goes too far.
I love that these are all Toa heads without the mask.
Actually, these are the McDonald's Happy Meal Tahunga heads.
Oh.
These are the heads we'd have on the original 6 Matoran sets you'd get in a McDonald's Happy Meal back in 2001.
Oh, shit.
And here we can see one of the many Rahi Combiner models. 2 of them, actually. So that's a Mahi goat and a Husi ostrich.
I saw a nature documentary about this goat.
If you click on the Pomatoran, you'll actually hear them bartering. You. We'll understand why I have a severe distaste for this specific guy later. But for now, let me introduce you to Akmu. Hello, stranger. Are you looking for a good Coley ball? Let me recommend the Comet, our most popular model. Our Comet balls are the best in Matanui. Everybody wants one. Don't be the only Matoran in Pokoro without a Comet.
What's a Coley ball?
Why, Coley balls are for playing Coley, of course. You'd want a Comet, our most popular model, trading 2 Husi pecking birds or the equivalent. This was before they established widgets as the universal currency. Widgets basically being a bunch of Technic gears and parts. You asked where he got his stock, didn't you?
Yup.
Well, now that's privileged information, my friend. Let's just say I have a secret source.
He's stealing them, isn't he?
Not exactly.
How do I buy a Coley ball?
We trade here, like in the rest of the bazaar. If you've got something worth trading, I'll give you a Coley ball for it. No, he will not accept the Lightstone near out in your inventory. There will be a way. Come back anytime. There will be a way to get one. Oh! That's easy to do, but that's kind of a mini sequence break. Just don't worry about it. We would have needed that later anyway. See that sports field way in the background?
Mm-hmm.
Go there. Or to that hut on the left side. That's where you'll find the referee, Taraga Anawa. Known island-wide for his fairness.
Hail, adventurer. You've come at an unhappy time in Pokoro, I fear. I am thinking about... I am about to announce to my people the news that the next Coley match will have to be cancelled. I do not think even Great Pohatu could play Coley at a time like this. I'm distracted by many of Pokoro's problems, adventurer, and I can give you little of my time. Do you think you can give me some clue about how to cure this illness?
Who are you?
I am Onua, Turaga of the village of Pokoro. The Matoran here are master carvers, and their work is the envy of all Metanui. But today, I am not carving works of art. Instead, I am fashioning beds. Out of stone.
We'll learn why in a moment. And yeah, Matoran don't exactly need super comfy beds. They don't really need to sleep much at all.
Okay. I am so clueless. My headphones were just hanging by the shelf.
So, on the note of his name and how it's spelled versus how it's pronounced, that's been one of the sticking points people have had since 2001. People have pronounced it Onua, Oniwa. I take it the way the Miramax movies pronounced it, Onawa.
Okay.
You're starting to make me. You remind me of angry video game nerd, because people didn't know how to say. People were confused, like if they say Gaiden or Gaiden. And that's how it was back in the day.
All right,
I am struggling to bring comfort to the sick people of this village, but it is a fleeting solace. We know nothing of this illness, how long it might last, or where it comes from. Left unattended, I fear the madness.
why are you canceling the Coley match?
A dark plague has corrupted my people and my village. Though many still stay at their work and visit the bazaar and play Coley, they have blinded themselves to the truth and put strength and duty before fear. Huki, our greatest Coley champion, was one of the first to fall ill. He has become weakened and cannot move from his bed. I fear that soon we will see him in the beginnings of the madness, the same diabolical force that grips the wild Rahi when their masks become infected.
That is huge. This is basically the same ailment that made the animals go nuts and start attacking people.
Fuck.
And it's found a way to jump to the Matoran. Well, only one question left. Who is Pohatu?
Pohatu is the Toa of the Pokoro Matoran. His great strength can fell mountains, and the Kanohi Kakama gives him speed greater than any creature on Matanui.
Approximately Mach 6, if you can believe it.
And the irony is that Pohatu's strength and speed cannot help us. An enemy that can neither be seen nor felt plagues us. The Kama of Takora has sent some of his guard to assist us, but they will not enter the village for fear of falling prey to this disease. Instead, they are combing the hills in search of Pohatu, who is on a grave quest for the masks of power. But without knowing even where this illness comes from, there is little anyone can do. Even the great Pohatu.
We will meet Pohatu later. Goodbye.
I wish you the speed of Pohatu, adventurer.
Yes, he's got another sculpted Matoran head in there. Like I said, you're going to want to head further into the village. If you turn around, you'll see the hut that Huki is in, but you also might want to talk to this guy.
I love Coley.
I love Coley.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, same mask, different guy.
Hi, Taro.
So do you want to take this one, or will I?
You can, but I can't hear shit because Taro redeemed his own.
I love Coley, but everyone's home sick. Whoa. You would have been on your left-hand side on the last screen. Oh, great. Poor guy. This is how you get your comment. Careful with that.
Okay, now that I can hear again, what happened to the guy that was here?
Sick.
He was never there to begin with. He's all in your head.
If I had told you to talk to him before her turning around, which I really should have, he would have been coughing and, like, making all kinds of sick noises. He was about to fall prey to the same illness. And there's poor Hookie.
Are those fucking flies?
You can talk to him.
That is concerning, because this is...
Stay away from me.
Those flies must really love oil.
Matoran do actually have blood. They're not fully robotic, they're biomechanical.
Oh, a hybrid.
And yet they can't fuck.
They are built, not born.
What in the hell was that? Says Taro. Sickness. In what is essentially a soccer ball.
I just want to be left alone.
Who are you?
I am Hookie. This is the poor guy that Maku was so worried about.
Why are you sick?
I don't know. I've been here for... how many days? I'm not sure anymore. I used to know. You must go. I feel... strange. No one must come here, especially Maku. Do not tell her I am ill. It will worry her. She must not see me like this. She must not.
I won't tell your girlfriend.
Shh. Don't let Greg Farsty hear you say that out loud. Didn't you know love's not canon? Get out! Okay, you're gonna want to go show Taraga on with the ball.
I was serious about the nature documentary about these goats.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
It's very well made.
Mm-hmm. The animation studio behind it made quite possibly the most lore-accurate Matoran I've ever seen. Yeah, recycled dialogue's a bitch.
What? But this is just a Coley ball. But not just any Coley ball. This is the special kind that is being traded at the bazaar, and which has become very popular. Thank you, adventurer, for showing this to me. You are as noble as your reputation and resourceful. This opens my eyes to many things. If these balls are the cause of the illness, then we must take them away from the village and throw them in the sea. But they are very popular, and the Pokoro Matoran value Coley above many things. I cannot take these away from my people unless I have proof that they are the cause. However, this is a vital clue. I know that a merchant in the bazaar sells these balls. You must find out from him where these balls come from, but take care. If he is somehow involved in this plot, then he will not want you to find out.
And it was at this point that we were supposed to go talk to Akmu and find that little plug thing. Don't worry, we're not soft locked. You can proceed.
Okay, who is Ak?
Akmu is the guy at the bazaar with the black mask.
Ah. The evil that visited Gakuro across the waves has come. It seems, to our ocean of sand. I fear the shadow of the Makuta has been cast across Pokoro. I know that the source of this evil must be found, or all may be lost. If Akama's guards can find the Toa, I will suggest to Pahatu that he seek you out. And together, I hope you can do what is necessary. Whether the sick do not need me, or I would come to assist you on your quest.
Yeah, this dude, very dedicated to the Matoran of the island. He is a very fair man, which is why he earned the nickname the referee.
Alright, motherfucker.
Yeah, he won't have anything new to say. You've basically exhausted all of his dialogue. But it would have been after talking to him here that you would have noticed that weird little plug thing in the Coley balls. And if you recall those weird giant stone heads in the Path of Prophecy...
Am I supposed to go there now, or...?
Yep. Because, remember, they had those weird cross-shaped holes. And if you look at that plug thing you just picked up...
It has...
the same shape.
Mm-hmm.
But moreover, there's a little something else you're gonna need to look at with that plug. I'm calling it a plug because it's basically a key. See that little symbol on it?
Yeah.
That corresponds to one of the 6 elements. You're gonna have to figure out which of these stone heads it plugs into.
Okay, so it's not water.
Try air.
Oh!
We're about to meet Pohatu, my friends. He's gonna help us with this little problem.
Yo, what the fuck? It's a scorpion!
Welcome to the source of the contamination.
Did it say come over here?
Adventure. I'm Kovatu, right?
Yes, and I described him as charisma incarnate.
Adventurer, Scorpion is blinding me for the moment. It'll be sometime before my set returns. Tell me where to hit the ball, and together we can destroy the Nujaga's nest.
Nui Jaga are the giant scorpions of the island. They can come in a variety of sizes and colors. And even without the infection... Okay, so here's a trick. Hold down the mouse button to charge your kick. You are going to be aiming for those pillars, which I see you've already figured out.
By the way, I like the little touch of them looking at the screen, talking directly to the player.
Yep, because the player is... Because the player is... Sorry, second.
No, go ahead.
The player is actually playing as a canonical Matoran character in the universe. He goes by the...
Okay.
No, you first.
It's just a nice touch. I wish they sort of bring that back with like newer games. Just more often than not, I don't like when they say, "Oh, the child, the adventurer." It's like, we know you're referring to us, so just like look at us when you say that, please. So we feel actually included and not just like change, not in this namesake wise. You know, it actually feel like
Let us be
proper
immersed,
inclusion.
goddammit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
immersion. Yeah, proper immersion. You're saying Mookie?
So, the character we're playing as is a Matoran by the name of Takua. Though we won't learn that for quite some time, but honestly, this game is 24 years old. I don't think it needs much in the realm of a spoiler warning.
Yeah. What's that game? Jedi Knight. Like, they include, like, an original character and just gives you a proper immersion experience. Sure, the guy already had a name, but, like, you felt like a proper Jedi in the game.
Damn, that animation.
I love this guy so much.
Let's get out of here.
I bet. I want to turn that into a meme. When you found the homie started without you, and you just run at them.
Excellent, my friend. We make a good team. My sight has returned to me. This was an evil plan indeed.
Onawa.
Onawa was right to call upon me. That was an infected mask set beside the Koli balls. But who left it there and placed the balls beside it? But Pokoro will be safe now. We have uncovered an even greater mystery. I fear the Makuda's influence may extend beyond the Rahi now. I'll take this news back to Pokoro and help them carry the infected Koli balls to the sea. My mask of power will let me get to the village quickly enough, I think, to save even Huki. You are a cunning ally, friend, and brave. I hope that we shall meet again someday.
Oh, we will.
One day you'll call us comrade.
Back to Pokoro just to see who may or may not be on their feet again. You will want to check on Huki. Gone fishing, by the way.
Hey, man. Guy just wants to vibe. I'm just fishing. Oh, shit's going down? Never mind.
Well, no, he was the one selling the infected balls.
He is a
I didn't
canonical
know.
traitor to his people, by the way.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's...
Hail, hero. Ohatu has already been here and gone. The infected Koli balls have been taken to the sea and they will bother us no more. The Matoran of my village are recovering from their illness. I'm not certain what became of the merchant who sold those Koli balls, however. He disappeared before Pohatu returned. Pohatu has told me of all your adventures. We, like the Gakuro Matoran, will long honor your deeds. Nokama was right when she said you would be witness to many important things transpiring throughout our land. She asked me to watch you and tell her if I also feel this.
This will be important later.
I now know that you are the one her astrologer has spoken of. Take this carving tool, which is the proud symbol of our greatest carvers. Show it to Nokama and she will give you the Book of Chronicles.
This will be relevant in more than just obtaining that book. Which, if you recall, the last time we played this... Yep, this is Koli in action. Click on the Pomator and they will say some funny shit.
Yay, team! Scoreboard! Scoreboard!
Come on. The game knows exactly what I want these Pomatoran to say, and it's hiding it from me.
It's a good day for Koli.
Oh, I have a question. Bear, did you see it in the meme section?
Come on. Wait all the pies.
Hold on. What the fuck?
Oh wait, you did. I see your reaction to it.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Foul! Ref! Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies?
Yo, straight
My
up.
favorite thing to do with these four Matoran, because they will all go through these little cycle of phrases, is to get all four of them chanting this. It is a little whole ritual I do whenever I play this game. This one's being stubborn. There we go.
Yeah. Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies?
Who ate all the pies? Alright, we should check on Huki. Attaboy! Up and at him! I heard all you've done to save our village, adventurer, but I especially owe you thanks.
Alright.
He did have other bubbles, but that is basically the gist of what he says.
Ah. So,
I think the only other thing he would have said was asking you to tell Maku as well.
I mean, I might as well.
Hup, hup, hup! Once again, RNG is a bitch. I will soon be fit enough to return to Koli and to Maku. If you see her in your travels, tell her I am well.
Got it.
Yeah, like, this was back in that time before Greg Farshy became the lead writer of the series, and basically decanonized the concept of romantic love among Matoran. To the point where, the following year, in 2002, when the same animation studio who made this game, or the cutscenes for it, rather, made a series of shorts for the Balrog War, they had this little sweet moment of Huki and Maku just kind of sitting alone in the village of Gakoro, kind of taking stock of what was happening. And Maku very nearly got to kiss him.
Aww.
They were immediately interrupted by Jala, Takua, and Holly walking in, and they both immediately skirted away from each other, blushing. Maku would be in the main village, in the hut to your left. She will eventually get the news. Also, that little leaf poster there, two little fun facts. First off, that's Huki's package art from his little instruction leaflet thingy in the Happy Meal that he came in. And it reads, "To Maku, with lots of love, Huki."
So I'm just gonna say that what you said. What did you say? The head writer.
Greg Farshteet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's full of shit.
He did clarify that Matoran are capable of feeling the emotion of romantic love, but because they do not reproduce, they have no context for it.
You don't need.
Once they move on to the planet of Spherus Magna at the end of the story and meet things that do biologically reproduce, they eventually do learn what love is, and kind of just grow to accept that as a concept.
I'm just gonna say this: love and reproduction are not mutually exclusive.
Like, yeah, you and a good chunk of the rest of the fan base going, but that makes no sense, myself included. That's why I've maintained the ship. It's why I've maintained the Huki Maku ship, even though it is technically non-canon.
My cat kept staring at me. What's up,
It's
Sarah?
also why I continue to ship Jawa and Hali, because that was set up in the Mask of Light movie, but that is a topic for another time.
What are you doing, Seraphina? Hmm? What are you doing?
So, among other adorable little facets of this world,
Oh, she
we
got
have how we have basically the first meeting that Huki and Maku ever had in this universe, specifically after arriving on the island of Matanui. That is an odyssey and a journey of itself that I will get to some other time. But for now,
Oh,
having basically no memory of where they came from, they met each other for all over again for the first time, or met each other for the first time all over again, depending on how you look at it, when Maku and a few of her friends decided to play a prank on the Pomatoran, as Gakoro and Pokoro had a bit of a rivalry going for a while.
bye, Sarah.
And the prank in question was soaking the mask of their star athlete, Huki, in water. This would ultimately wind up being the start of a beautiful friendship that grew into something more, as that prank left everybody laughing for multiple reasons. Huki learned he could break boulders with his face.
Ah.
And it was through being left behind and getting caught that the two of them would eventually interact. Alright, here we go. I'll handle this. Take this book and attend to it, and travel to the villages. It will store all that you see. If the Toa fail and Matanui is destroyed, this at least will remain, and the ocean will keep it safe for us. Good luck, Chronicler. And thus, Takua earns the job that was always tailor-made for him, that it took them damn near 1,000 years to give him.
Oh, this is the
cutscene thingy, except now, that X button will work.
And it only has the ones that
that Takua has seen up to this point.
Okay.
As you progress through the game, it will update with more cutscenes.
Alright.
We're gonna want to go back to that boat because, well, Onukoro is next.
That's the Village of Rock?
The Village of Earth, yes.
Oh, right.
The underground one. We can't... It's kind of difficult to get to Onuwahi directly because it's, you know, underground.
Didn't I get there by accident?
Yes. There's two ways to get there. We could take the route through Takoro or through Powahi. Either way will lead us directly into Onukoro, and we'll have to do that puzzle in the Lightstone Cave again. Which means we'll also have to get our lava board back. Puku! I'm gonna want you to wait for a moment. There's a guy you should talk to. Allow me to introduce you to the most oddball Onumatoran to ever live, Midak.
Howdy, traveler. Need a crab to Onukuro? Awfully dark in there, but Puku knows the way. Here, there's another Ussel race coming up. Make sure you catch it if you're in town.
Who's Puku?
Puku's a retired racing crab. Used to belong to none other than
Onapu, Onipu, I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Onopu himself. Took the title 3 times with him. She's a bit long in the tooth now, but still fast.
Meaning that she's old for an Ussel crab.
Don't Also, crabs get...
What race?
Don't also crabs get big as they get old?
She hasn't quite hit that stage yet.
Ah.
She won't until 2003.
The also crabs are strong and loyal. They help us with many things here, from mining to transportation, but mostly racing. I'm usually at the track, but with all the problems these days, there isn't much time for it.
So the thing with mussel crabs is, imagine a crab the size of a small horse, used for many of the same jobs, with the temperament of a dog. That is a mussel crab.
I love it.
They are one of the most easily tamed rahi. They are incredibly loyal, though they do have their point where they've had enough and will turn on the person that pisses them off. And typically, most mussels are only about the size of what you see here and can carry one Matoran apiece. Though the older ones that get bigger can carry two.
Okay.
What is Onukoro?
Onukoro is the greatest undercity of Onowahi, where the mines sink as deep as Mount Ihu?
Ihu or Ihu? Again, I've heard both.
As deep as Mount Ihu is tall. The wise
Wenua
rules here.
Here's a rule of thumb. Wenua is named such because he's a historian at heart.
Okay.
In a time long past before he was the Turaga of Onukoro, he was an archivist.
So, do I...
Now, I mean, you could go in on foot, or you could take the crab. Either way, you're going to Onukoro.
I'm taking the crab.
Also, crabs are capable of moving forward, like most crabs in our world. It's just that if they want to move faster, they move side to side. Dasmi, I believe that was with the Miru. That's all. You there. That's those saddles. And we need more discs. Step to it. Try to stay out of the way, traveler. We're organizing a patrol. With all the lights out in Onukoro, the Rahi have stepped up their raids. Also, yes, he's got muscle wax. The can even says as much. Take care when traveling in the deep mines and tunnels. The Kofo Jaga can appear at any time. Battling them takes special skill. That's a remnant of a wild encounter that was scrapped.
Who are you?
Onupu, at your service. Captain of the famous Onukoran Osselry Regiment, champion of Ossel Racing, and special aid of Wenua, our great Turaga.
What are Kofo Jaga?
They are small creatures, but incredibly fierce and cunning. They attack by surprise, and always in large numbers. They shun bright light and use darkness and fear as weapons. Think Nui Jaga, but much smaller, and their stings burn.
Ooh.
Their nests are scattered throughout the underworld, and woe betide the miner who breaks through to one. Usually, Wenua uses his special drill to detect these nests before they are opened, but he has been busy, and the miners have been desperate to find more protodermis veins. Protodermis is basically their catch-all substance. It exists in every form of matter possible. Liquid, solid, gas, bizarre energized gel.
Okay. How do I battle the Kofo Jaga?
The regiment depends on its gallant steeds and a healthy supply of discs when fighting the Kofo Jaga. The darkness gives Makuda's minions strength. It's good to have a lightstone with you if you can find one.
What a coincidence.
You won't have to worry about encountering any Kofojaga. Like I said, the encounter was removed. Oh. Well, then you should be great. May your crab ride swift and true. Now, we've already been here and seen the conversation between the miners at Wenua, so for the most part, we're going to try to find a way back to the Takoro Highway so we can take care of that puzzle. All right, then. Suit yourself.
I mean, it's been a while since we've done this. Also, that guy just had the candle on his head.
There are multiple Matoran who do that, funny enough.
We won't have to voice it. Like you said, we already...
So, yeah, the thing with Onukor is that it's basically a thriving trade hub. Or at least, under normal circumstances, it would be. Their tunnels stretch all over the undersurface of Matanui Island, connecting to most villages. Matoran from all over come here to trade. The Matoran themselves basically drive commerce by providing the resources that the villages need to make their stuff. The metal for tools comes from the Protodermis mine here. This thing. So, what exactly this strange barrier they've found and cannot dig through is, will be answered in due time. But let's just say they're closer to finding God than they think. Or realize. I think that's the entire conversation. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I guess those other two guys technically weren't here last time because we freed up the Lightstone mines before we got here. But we've basically gotten the gist. They're complaining about the conditions. Without Lightstones, they cannot dig. And if they cannot dig, commerce is going to grind to a halt.
Right.
When you really think about it, the Makuta's plans to attack each village are pretty damn smart. He held the Gamatoran through fear, keeping them from really doing much outside of their village. It is through their boating service that people can reach other villages a little bit faster. Attacking Onukoro by attacking its means of, trade. Yeah, this is the one. This is the Onu Takoro Wahi, the highway. where to go, but the Lightstone will help you navigate.
What is this?
Looks to be roots. Okay, so we have another fork in the road. I would advise, well, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If you want more characters to talk to explain why the Lightstone situation is really, really bad, hang a right. If you want to actually resolve the Lightstone situation, hang a left. We will be unable to cross that lava river until we head back to Takoro and get our lava fork.
Got it.
Also, the way the Uscle crabs chirp is just adorable. Welcome back to Takoro. Should I take him, or do you wanna?
I'll take it. So, you found your way back after all. You are brave. You do not know what brought you to this city, but you should take care. There are some who remember you. The temper of the Takoro Matoran boils as swiftly as the great
Mangai.
in whose shadow we live. But in this, our first hour of hope, you may find villagers' patience to be greater than usual. Or the villagers' patience greater than usual. Yes, there is hope in Takoro. Tahu is here. It was Jala who found him. He caught him in a trap intended for Arahi. It was almost the end of my brave captain and his famous guard.
So, we can skip this cutscene as we've seen it before. But then you will get Kapura farting fire. And this is why you don't make Taku angry.
That is the most generic sound ever.
Well, they only had so much to work with.
Oh no, but that is just iconic. They still use that to this day.
I mean, I heard that same soundbite used in the beginning of a Static Shock opening.
Exactly.
This is the face of a very confused man-child.
The people are elated, but I know that their courage will be tested now more than ever. Tahu's arrival marks the first step in a great struggle, and I have much to do. I'm sorry for having so little time for you. As you know, there is a lot to do. Is there anything more you would ask of me?
How do you know me?
This is hardly the time for jokes. Have you forgotten all of your great deeds? And also the thing that drove you away from us?
All I remember is a headache. Who are you?
I am Vakama. I'm the Taraga of this village. I am the Legend Keeper, the Takara leader. He of the great fire staff who farms the Magnai's burning core. Have your aimless wanderings caused you to forget everything? You Surely you still have the board that I gave you. That was a special gift. Lava surfing is a difficult skill, and no Matoran other than those that dwell in Takuro have knowledge of it. It'd be a pity if you've forgotten it entirely.
The muscle memory is there. The memory is not. Poor Takua. Who is Tahu?
He will save us. He has come from the heavens as foretold in the ancient legends of our city, to battle the Makuta with his sword of fire and release us from tyranny. He is a great hero and will struggle against the Rahi of Makuta and will face great dangers.
He's also got an ego on him the size of Mount Ihu.
The legends prophesy 6 heroes descend from the heavens to Motunui, and of them, Tahu is the fiercest, but his passage to Motunui has left him uncertain. He has needed help to understand his long-awaited quest. I've told Tahu all I know of the legends of Motunui, of the masks of power. I've done all I can. Now it is up to him to adventure into the wilderness and find a way to defeat the Makuta. Forgive me, I have much to do. I'm preparing for the arrival of another. I'm not certain, but the stars have revealed a new prophecy, which I do not yet fully understand.
And yes, to bring up an answer to a question posed in the last time we played this game, every Turaga has some form of iconography of their respective village's Toa in their home. So you see that Matoran who keeps running from the left side of the screen to the right from where you left Makama's house?
Yes?
Talk to him. Here's the lava surfboard you asked me to hold on to. Weird how I had to give it to you twice, but I guess Motunui forgot.
So I take it we go...
Back into the tunnel we came from.
Alright.
Now that we have that lava board, we can surf across that lava river and actually deal with the problem here. We'll have to do that puzzle again, though.
Ah, yes. I remember this.
And unfortunately, Webb won't be here to help us through it.
And that's not what we want, right?
We want all of those things glowing and poking out.
Alright. Yo!
Sometimes it's quicker than others. We basically just redirected the pipes.
And this is
What is it?
new.
That door leads to the Lightstone mine. Pretty, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Not bad for a Flash game from 2001.
Yeah.
They stylized everything so effectively that it still looks good. Okay, that path to Liwahi we will need to go to eventually, but we should check out Onukoro first.
Which is...
To your right.
Gotta remember, I can't read these things.
No worries. Oh, this is a place you might want to check out, too. That text reads Great Mine. This is a big landmark for Onukoro. And one that will become plot relevant by the end of the game. Keep going forward. Despite all appearances, that's a reused model. That's not Midak. Midak would be caught dead in here. Too dark for him.